But the daughter-in-law could never forget the time her mother-in-law wore a pot on her head. She laughed about it for years. Lauren discovered the power of a single embarrassing moment on a Tuesday evening in November, 3 years after Ryan's mother had worn a large stainless steel pot on her head during Thanksgiving dinner preparation. The memory surfaced every time Donna attempted to assert her matriarchal authority, transforming Lauren's irritation into barely suppressed amusement. The original incident had been spectacular in its absurdity. Donna, 64 years old, and fiercely proud of her culinary expertise, had been juggling multiple dishes for their Sacramento family gathering when the kitchen smoke alarm began its piercing wail. In her panic to silence the device while protecting her perfectly styled hair from imaginary falling debris, she'd grabbed the nearest large object, a stock pot, and placed it squarely on her head like some bizarre metallic crown. Lauren had walked into the kitchen at precisely that moment, carrying dirty plates from the dining room, and froze in the doorway. Donna stood beneath the shrieking alarm, pot balanced on her silver curls, looking like a confused knight who'd lost the rest of her armor. The sight was so unexpectedly ridiculous that Lauren's carefully maintained daughter-in-law politeness shattered into genuine, uncontrollable laughter. The laughter had lasted exactly 7 seconds before Lauren managed to compose herself, but those 7 seconds had permanently altered the balance of power in their relationship. Donna's carefully cultivated image of sophisticated authority had cracked, revealing something vulnerable and human underneath. 3 years later, Lauren still felt that bubble of mirth whenever Donna launched into one of her lectures about proper household management or child-rearing techniques. The memory served as an internal shield protecting Lauren from her mother-in-law's attempts to make her feel inadequate or inexperienced. During family gatherings, Lauren would catch herself studying Donna's head, remembering how perfectly the pot had fit, and the smile would threaten to break free again. The pot memory became Lauren's secret weapon during increasingly tense family interactions. When Donna criticized Lauren's career choices, suggesting that a proper mother should prioritize home over her marketing job, Lauren would picture the pot and feel her resentment dissolve into private amusement. When Donna rearranged Lauren's kitchen during visits, claiming superior organizational skills, Lauren imagined her mother-in-law wearing kitchenware as headgear and managed to respond with serene patience instead of anger. Ryan remained oblivious to both his mother's condescension and his wife's coping mechanism. He'd grown up accepting Donna's need to control and direct, never recognizing it as problematic behavior. Lauren had learned not to complain about his mother's interference, knowing Ryan would defend Donna while simultaneously asking Lauren to be understanding of his mother's strong personality. The pot incident had given Lauren something more valuable than validation. It had provided psychological armor. Every time Donna made Lauren feel small or inadequate, the memory reminded her that even the most imposing people could look absolutely ridiculous under the right circumstances. Lauren began collecting similar moments, filing away Donna's small embarrassments and social missteps like precious gemstones. The time Donna mispronounced quinoa at a restaurant, confidently ordering quinoa salad. The afternoon she'd spent 20 minutes searching for her reading glasses while they sat prominently on top of her head. The evening she'd lectured Lauren about proper wine selection while unknowingly holding the bottle upside down. Each incident added another layer to Lauren's internal defense system, building a comprehensive catalog of her mother-in-law's human fallibility. What had started as a single amusing memory evolved into a systematic collection of evidence that Donna was not the infallible authority figure she pretended to be. The dangerous part was how much Lauren had begun to enjoy these moments, actively hoping for new additions to her mental archive of Donna's embarrassments. The addiction to Donna's humiliation reached its peak during Lauren's 31st birthday celebration. Donna had insisted on hosting the party at her house, taking control of the menu and guest list with her usual authoritative efficiency. Lauren spent the evening watching her mother-in-law play the gracious hostess, accepting compliments on the decorations and food while subtly claiming credit for organizing the entire event. But Lauren barely felt annoyed. Instead, she found herself studying Donna's confident movements, waiting for the inevitable moment when her mother-in-law would reveal some new vulnerability to add to the collection. The anticipation felt almost predatory, and for the first time, Lauren felt uncomfortable with her own thoughts. The moment came when Donna attempted to light the birthday candles with what she assumed was a lighter but was actually Lauren's phone with a metallic case. Several guests watched as Donna repeatedly clicked Lauren's iPhone, growing increasingly frustrated when no flame appeared. Lauren could have intervened immediately, but she let the confusion continue for nearly a minute, savoring Donna's bewilderment. When Lauren finally retrieved her phone and handed Donna the actual lighter, her mother-in-law's face flushed deep red. The embarrassment was so profound that Lauren felt an unexpected pang of sympathy, followed immediately by guilt for having orchestrated the moment. Later that evening, as Lauren helped clean up, she overheard Donna talking quietly with Ryan in the kitchen. Donna's voice carried a weariness Lauren had never heard before, expressing doubts about her memory and competence that revealed genuine fears about aging and relevance. The conversation shattered Lauren's carefully constructed emotional distance. She realized that her collection of embarrassing moments had transformed her from victim of Donna's criticism into something much less comfortable, a person who derived pleasure from another's vulnerability. That night, Lauren deleted the mental catalog she'd spent 3 years building, recognizing that the pot on Donna's head had taught her something about human dignity that she'd somehow forgotten to apply to her mother-in-law. The next week, when Donna began another lecture about proper child discipline, Lauren listened without internal commentary, seeing her mother-in-law clearly for the first time in years.